There we go. Success. I think I had to restart OBS. That's what it was. OBS was being weird. Yes. Fantastic and wonderful night tonight we have, folks. It's a chilly one. We're getting hit with the Arctic breeze from the north, and it's swooping down into the States. And I have to say, it's a tidbit nipply. We have a northeastern, you would say, cold wave or whatever, you know. That's the situation that we deal with. But, you know, northerners are northerners, and we deal with it. It is what it is. But you see the title of this, so I'll just get into it. Oh, my God. See, what I like to think of myself as, folks, is an individual that's willing to give people chances, because I always seen Ted Cruz as a little snake, as a little phony, as a little, you know, the kid in school that you just, oh my God, like, you always knew he was up to something. Like, I don't want to hang with you because I know that I'm going to end up in the principal's office. It's that kid, you know. Like, they may even be well-intended, right? That type of kid might be well-intended, but they're always getting themselves into something that the authorities have to be involved in. That's what I mean. Like, they don't even necessarily have to be bad people, you know. You get what I'm saying, that type. Most people have had that type of person in their life. That, yeah, they're okay, they're nice people and everything, but man, you know, maybe get a little shot. I have a new setup here. I'll debut that here. There's my setup. Yeah, you can see me a little bit. And I got my Neumann mic here. But this is like I'm standing, you know what I mean? Like, this is the type of stream that you would be looking at. And I got that's the original Revelation News symbol there below the RN. That's the original. You see it, Shanny? And that's what isn't that what's like on your hand? I was using the cross of the angels as my symbol, and I didn't even know it. You would say that's the cross of the angels, right? There you go. Boom. That's amazing stuff. Keanu, what's up, man? If you don't like my name, then let me change it for it. Well, if it's really you, Keanu, you know, man. We had merch, Keanu. It's crazy. We had awesome merch. It looked great, actually. Because I do kind of have a knack for what you would say is, like, you know, graphic design and shit. That's what I was into. And layout. And we were making money, man. We were making bank. We made $500 on merch. And it wasn't even up long. So, these trolls have really done damage, man. You know? But if that's you, Keanu, I love you. And I remember your voice on the line was Sophia Stewart when I talked to Sophia Stewart on the phone. He was on the other line. And Sophia's like, yeah, I was just finishing up the conversation with Keanu. And I'm like, what? And he comes out, he's like, yeah, what's up? Like, literally, it was Keanu. And I'm like, whoa, well, I don't want to violate any confidence there. And literally, like, that was it. I heard, like, a what's up. And it was Keanu Reeves, man. That was insane. So, yeah, anyway. We got to go to the subject matter at hand. It's insane, folks, isn't it? Wow. Let's see if I can angle this. Yeah, that's a pretty good shot of me. Okay. So I feel like I'm on now. I'm on. So, we need to talk about Lion Ted Cruz. Because, okay, this guy is a snake, though. Here's the problem. He's very good at playing a role that he knows that you want to see. I think that's the best way I could put it. He's good at brown-nosing. He's really good at that. And you could even say he's a good actor. Okay? Because what he said recently, and I'll repeat it because it needs to be known what you've been called. I am what you call a truther, okay? Part of the truth movement that really gained in popularity probably around the year of 2008.
And it got infiltrated.
Sure. Sure. There's been infiltration problems, but a lot of it leads to the good stuff anyway, because the people that are acting as acting truthers that aren't real, they become real truthers, okay? Like an amazing story is the Obama phone woman. She, she lived through the years of Obama and she didn't get anything more than a phone, right? And she went on InfoWars and talked about that. How yeah, Obama didn't do nothing for me. He gave me a phone, and she was in agreement with Alex on Obama. So we could talk about a lot, and I want to do that with you. It's difficult because I want to keep the channel. That's the thing. We love you, Rev. Can you say this? Yeah, I'll say a prayer. Sure. Top chat. I know, I got top chat on. I hate that. It defaults to top chat. I don't want that, I want live chat. See? That's annoying, ain't it? Anyway, the things we go through as YouTubers. But here's the thing. I want people to be able to speak their minds still. And yeah, that includes me. Like, I'm standing up for my own speech right now, right? And like everybody that's into this is freedom of speechy what we do here on YouTube, right? It's very much freedom of speech oriented to come up to a microphone, in my case a pretty dramatic one with this huge Neumann mic. I mean, it's like, what? It's like insane looking. But it feels so good to be up here talking on it, This is literally Alex's microphone that he used back in like the mid-2000s. And he threw it across the room in anger one time, and they sold that on eBay, I think, for like $5,000. The actual Neumann mic that Alex picked up off the thing, and he chucked it through a window or something.
I feel so bad for his wife.
I know, he has massive rage, but he works on that, He's got Jesus, so he's going to be all right, He's been pounding liquor, though. I've noticed he's definitely been pounding liquor. And Alex, from a brother to another brother, stop it. Just stop, because it's going to catch up to you really quick. He's got this huge barrel gut, and he's chugging Jameson. Like, pray for Alex. He needs prayer. He's been really beat down, as all truth tellers have been, because our mouths have been clamped shut by the iron giant that is the federal government, okay? This giant statue of a government, that's just very predatory. Oh yeah, definitely. You like politics, King Mongoose? All right, that's cool. On gaming vid from Shan tonight? Yes. Shani is playing the rest of Zelda: Link to the Past. Am I right?
Trying to.
And then she'll be moving on to GTA 3 because she's brave. Shani's brave, so she's going to go to GTA 3, which pretty much no one plays because it's rough. Travis's story. Travis, what's his last name? Shit. Trippy's awesome. He remembers all their names. Trippy's so good. Shout out to Trippy Commentaries, who is a great believer. And man, I'd love to get him on a show to talk about truther stuff. Oh, that would be so good. But I know he has to be careful because he's building a product. He's got an awesome channel, and he'll probably have merch soon and all of it. So you got to be so careful now if you want to be in this business. Because there's certain people, like I keep saying Alex and InfoWars, like that, yeah, you can't even say them anymore, so I delete that. I am in no way affiliated with Alex Jones or InfoWars, okay? And I won't say it anymore. Moving on. I won't talk about them ever again, okay? I'm sorry. because I know it's done. You can't say it. So we're done there. Anyway, I could get a prop involved. All right? Everybody knows a lightsaber, right? This isn't a threat, you know? This is just what they call a prop. But for real, like Ted Cruz, like the Jedi are out there, man. Okay, the real Jedi. And what did the Jedi do? Well, they defend the Republic. Okay? The Jedi with their sabers defend the Republic, okay? So Jedis are patriots. Okay? Isn't that interesting that George Lucas, who I really respect a lot, you know, I like me George Lucas a lot, to be honest. Many people said, whoa, that's trippy. Sorry about that. I did not mean to do that. Whoa, that was trippy. That was the, you know how you do, you get the window, the infinite window mode. That was nuts. Sorry about, what happened to the mukbangs? Well, hey, Nick. Yeah, that's probably fake Nick. That's okay. What happened to the mukbangs is this, Nick. That psychotic stalkers on the internet false flagged my mukbang channel, and they went poof because they falsely accused me of having child abuse on the videos, which is total fiction. But this is what happens in the business, okay? You start breaking some barriers, and you start making progress towards what you want to do in life and what's going to make you truly happy in life, and then there's a huge pothole there. But those potholes are actually put there by God because they're to build your character stronger, which I'm starting to understand, because going through all this has made me much more mature, patient, and more loving, actually. I am more loving on the inside of me than I was 10 years ago. But here's the problem. I have more of a rough exterior, and I have more of a rough personality because of the tumbles I've taken, because of the emotional torture that certain individuals have put me through for 4 years plus. 4 years, just about 4 years. The emotional torment of that every day brought me to the point of, holy shit, like I have to get a backbone. Like I can't be so sensitive anymore. Because I never wanted to offend anyone, guys. Like that was my personality, to be the type to always almost what you would say coddle people to the, you know, I don't want to offend you at all. I'll wear I'll walk on eggshells around you. I'll do anything to keep you not offended. Like that was the type of person that I was, and sensitive on the inside of me to comments. But I have absolutely totally changed from that. To the point where if you don't like what you see with me, you can go fuck yourself. That's what I tell most people. If you don't like me now, fuck yourself. I am what I am because I am. I mean, if you got a problem with that, then my channel isn't for you, because my channel's me, pretty much. YouTube is a digital you in a way. And most people used it that way in the old days of YouTube. It was vlog channels, pretty much every channel. And they would, come up with some crazy shit to do, like some kind of challenge, like, crazy shit. And then they do it and get tons of views and make money, and that's cool, Your YouTube channel's you in a lot of ways. So I'm sorry, I just flew off at the cuff here. Hi, Shani.
Hi, baby.
Oh, yeah, listen to her, okay, guys? Things will get better. Well, if that's really you, Nick, I'm going to think in my own head that it is, but I'm pretty sure you would have a check mark, but it doesn't matter. Okay? Thank you, Nick. And I love you. And I would love to meet you someday. We were definitely going to collab. That was a thing that was going to happen. But then COVID just destroyed things for a year plus.
It's not really Nick.
Nah, whatever. Fine. You know, fraud. The real Nick. I'll talk to the real Nick. I'll take the opportunity to say, hi, Nick, I love you. I know you probably can never chat me again because Nancy says you don't want to touch these people. Okay, Nick? If you want to make your career more hard, you'll collab with people like them. If you want your career to be easier and you just get accepted into new groups, you'll say, fuck those people, I don't know who they are. I never heard of them.
We're probably on a list like Rose McGowan.
Yeah. That's because they know we're dedicated Christians. See? Rose came out as that years ago, right? She's a dedicated Christian. I'm pretty sure that's true. Mm-hmm. Now, if I'm getting that wrong, I'm sorry, folks. I won't put words in her mouth. I thought she said that years ago, that she found Christ. And it really, freed her from a lot. But I might be wrong. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Rose McGowan's a very valid voice because she's been in the business and literally was, stalked? I mean, sexually harassed and raped? I don't know. She was raped, right? By Weinstein or multiple individuals. She's an abused person. And you can see it in her face, bless her. You know, but she wants to fight for the victims. And bless her. Because Shanny's like that. She's a fight for the victims advocate, you know. I'll show you something cool here, though. Check this out. I got this on eBay. This was the button that retail folks were wearing on the launch, the debut, the opening day electronics boutique. You get your copy now. They're going to be gone soon, kids. Killer Instinct on the SNES. Oh my God. I have to get a new battery for it though, but because Fulgore's eyes glow, it's awesome. That is a piece of history, you know.
Sure, hon.
The employees wore these.
Okay.
I love it. That's just.
I love you, baby.
Yeah, that's a geek thing. But see, I like having little trinkets like that, you know.
You're pretty.
You're really pretty.
I like you.
You're pretty.
I want to do things to you.
We're going to do things to each other. That's happening tonight, definitely. Ooh. You know, oh! Chuh. Yeah.
Yummy.
That shit. You're hot, Shetty.
You're hot.
Back to the subject matter at hand. See, I'd rather talk about Shanny than Ted Cruz. I'd rather talk about Shanny.
Oh my God!
What?
Bob Saget is dead!
Holy shit, what?
They found him at the
What?
in Orlando.
We have breaking news on Revelation News. Bob Saget is dead.
The death is unknown at this time. They found him in a hotel room.
What? Unknown cause of death on Bob Saget.
Yeah, dude.
Bob Saget is dead, folks. Found in a hotel room. They don't know what happened to him. What?
Yeah.
Nancy Grace just drooled.
It might be drugs.
Nancy Grace is drooling right now. Oh my God, a year's worth of fucking TV I make money at. See, that was very Bill Hicks what I just did, isn't it?
Yes.
That was very...
It probably is drugs.
Probably is. Yeah.
I mean, he was 65, though. It could be old age.
Heart attack. Maybe he was having a honey. You know, he got a hooker or something, and his heart couldn't take it this time.
Holy fuck.
I gotta get my costume. I'm feeling the vibes, you know?
Holy fuck. What about Full House?
What about Full House? What, the remake thing that they're doing or something?
Holy fuck.
They did a remake or
wow, that's a huge shock to my system, dude.
Bob Saget is dead, folks. What do you do in a world?
So fucked.
Folks, tell me, what do you do in a world where Bob Saget no longer lives in this world? Bob Saget has gone from the planet.
Holy fuck, Betty White? Bob Saget? Who was that? There was another one that was really big that passed. Oh, Pontier.
Sidney Poitier.
Yeah, Cindy Poitier. He died.
Mr. Tibbs.
Holy fuck.
Man, this is nuts. There's a rapture happening or something. You know?
Maybe.
We got a rapture of the stars taking place. Betty White went home. You know? Betty White's making Jesus laugh. She's cuddling Jesus.
Holy fuck.
What is this with Christians calling Betty White a Satanist or something? Like Christ. Why does everybody have to get demonized? It bothers me.
They're assholes.
Yeah, I can't handle that shit anymore.
I don't know. It seems like it's coming in more than just threes now.
This became way more than just Ted Cruz.
Yeah, you need to go back to Ted Cruz.
What could I say? I'd rather talk about you than Ted Cruz. Because you're way more interesting.
You should say what happened, at least.
I should say what happened?
Yeah, you didn't say what Ted
I
Cruz
didn't?
No.
Holy shit. I'm like in ranting mode, I guess. I'm sorry. Okay, so here's what happened with our brother, fellow patriot, Mr. Ted Cruz. Here's what happened, folks. So this guy goes on the TV, in front of Tucker, and Tucker just did, well, it happened before that. But the interview, you should watch the Ted Cruz interview with Tucker that just posted. Okay? It's phenomenal. Because Tucker doesn't let him get away with shit. Okay? I like that. He doesn't let him get away with nothing. Okay? Ted called the people from January 6th terrorist extremists. Okay, wait a minute. Wait. Were you not the one trying to convince people along with Trump and the conservatives that something was messed up with the election? Ted? You're a fucking snake. Like, why do you... We know that you are this way. Why do you keep proving that you haven't repented? Because at this point, this is showing your heart for God, Ted. Do I need to look you in the eyes, boy, and tell you that your creator is very, very disturbed and angered by your behavior? Do I have to talk to you like a son? Like, that's weird. Because you could be my dad, I think, Ted. Couldn't he be my father? Yeah, I think so.
I don't fucking care. He's an asshole.
My wife's done with you, Ted. Okay? The ship sailed with her over there. I'm trying to talk to you as a brother. You know, Alex Jones and you were in an elevator together, and you had a moment with Alex, and then you decided in your snake fucking head, it's a good idea. I think I'm going to grow a beard out. And now you're more manly because you got a beard. I got a beard now, folks. Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah, you're look. You need to repent of being a phony and be a real patriot constitutionalist.
He was the one who sent them over to there at January 6th. He was promoting that too.
I don't know what he was doing January 6th. I don't know.
He was helping with the protests.
Trump.
That Trump won.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He's throwing his own folks under the bus and calling them extremist terrorists. I mean, I would expect Kamala Harris to say that about said folks. And don't think that I was one of those January 6ers guys. I wasn't, was I, Shanny?
No, we were fucking high in Colorado.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I didn't have any dog in that fight.
No.
The January 6th thing.
I was not for it.
No, I wasn't either because I didn't see any proof that there was fraud. And Giuliani, like I talked about this, Giuliani.
He's fucked up.
Giuliani was literally having a nervous breakdown, like sweating. His hair dye was thick on his scalp, and he was sweating black in the summer.
He also went to Epstein Island.
He's another Epsteiner.
Mm-hmm.
Rudy.
Yep.
America's governor was on Epstein Island, folks. What the fuck do you want me to say to you? Do you have an American hero? No. Huh? Are there any American heroes? Do we got any G.I. Joes? Is there any G.I. Joes in real life left, Shannon?
No.
None. Is this
People
true?
don't have a conscience anymore.
Is there any truth? Yeah. Do you have any heroes? Because if you have any heroes, they're done. Why you a tiny part of the screen just that? Oh, because this is the setup I would have if I were gaming. The big part of the window you'd be seeing is the game. And if I were doing some kind of news-oriented commentary video, you would see the news-oriented item on the big portion of the screen, and I'm just here. I could make myself bigger, but this is how I would do my setup. You know, if I were doing and you got the PayPal there if you want to donate to my lovely girls, you know, that and if Dobie gets a little something, well, Dobie may get a few cigarettes or something like that with a little bit of it maybe. You can donate to Shanny Needs Love right there at PayPal. It's at Shanny Needs Love for the PayPal. Donations are always appreciated for everything because we're always wanting for something. So if you guys can help us, that's so great, and we love you for it, you know. We love you. What day will the lawsuit summons? I'm not even talking about stuff like that, man. I'm just having fun up here, and I'm not going to let that get me into a mind state of rage.
Dude.
I'm not going to do it, okay?
Someone else died.
Who?
Michael Lane, the Woodstock organizer.
Wow, that's a big deal for some people, yeah.
Yeah, man.
The organizer of Woodstock has passed away, folks. People are dropping like flies. Did you catch the COVID? Have you had it? Man, lots of people are getting sick, I can tell you that. That's the truth. There's a lot of people getting sick. It's true. It's pretty rough. What do you do besides Shanny all day? Well, I got my own stuff that I'm interested in. That's for sure. But most of the time, I do tend to Shanny because I want to be there for her, you know, in any way she needs me. But we discussed Ted Cruz here at length. Every patriot, when the patriot movement, you know, and I was paying attention to Alex and that, like, it's insane to me, folks. Like, we were going to ourselves, we're actually like supporting Ted Cruz now. Like, do we remember what the real patriot movement was? You know, we were shacking up with no politicians because they were all dog shit. Like now we're taking in people like Ted Cruz and like Rand Paul's weird. He's got some, like, he went to Bohemian Grove and shit, I guess. Like, what? What? Wait a minute. Are you your dad's son or are you not? There's a lot of that going on. Like, if I were in the truth movement, I would probably be rogue. Like, I can think of one guy or two, and those names would be John B. Wells and Stan Deo. I could say that I think I'm still total brothers jiving with those two guys. John B. Wells and Stan Deo. Because, our bond was Christ. It was Christ, our bond, which definitely hasn't changed in any of these cases. So I could jive with them immediately. Like, I could get a show with John Wells probably. He'd do it. Because we like each other. It's just two different rugged individuals on their own paths, and we like that. We're people. We enjoy people, you know, John and me. And Stan Deo's the same way. He's so amazing. He's a great guy. So if I got back in that seat, I think I could get my old connections pretty fast. So Ted, we always knew, was a phony. He's a guy that wants to look like he's a conservative. And here's an object lesson. Okay? Let's do this. All right? Let's do this really quick, okay? Here. Look at his... Now, I'm not shaming looks, okay? This is not look shaming in any way.
What an asshole.
All right, Shanny, you got your own channel that you can make commentary.
You make commentary on my channel all the time.
Yes, but this is very official. This is like putting a seal on something. Do you understand what I mean? I just need a minute to speak, and you could say whatever the fuck you want.
Asshole.
The eyes are the windows of the soul, and I'm telling you, if you can't tell that you're looking at a shit smeller, okay? Like, he has the look of a rat, okay? He looks rat-like. Now, when you have individuals that they are putting off a vibe of something, you should usually listen to your gut on it. Okay? A sniveler, an ass kisser, that he just looks like it, folks. Now, I'm not saying this to shame his looks at all. I don't do that. Okay? It's just when you see a rat, it might be a rat, folks. Lion Ted Cruz. Folks, I hope you enjoyed it. God bless you. I'm going to go for tonight. Shanny's going to be on. She's playing Zelda, Link to the Past. It's a great game. Come on, Ted. Come on. You can be a real American, Ted. We believe in you, okay? God bless y'all.